I'm running from studio to studio. We have so many crafts around here. If you could come and visit on a craft day, you would absolutely go gaga. It's a feast for the eyes. And today, just for crafting day, we have extra flex all day long. 4 flex on every crafting item, and you fill your entire craft cart and everything ships to you for $5. It doesn't even matter how heavy it is, how big, how small, everything ships to you for $5. Well, this is a huge customer pick, and I don't believe we will have this in stock. Oh no. Wait, we're gonna sell out of this right now. Oh, no. Okay, we only have 280 of these to go around. This is the Xyron. It's a 9-inch creative station. It actually does 9-inch and 5-inch permanent adhesive. This will turn anything you have into a sticker. It comes with 2 refills. It's $144 worth. And look who's here. It's Beth Kingston.
Hi, good morning. I always get anxious when it's gonna run out because I want everyone to get it. If you're not familiar with Xyron, we're a company that make machines that turn everything into a sticker. I'm just gonna get started to show everybody how it works. Let's talk about paper for a second. When you're working on big projects, scrapbook pages, home decor, you want your paper to adhere. So I'm actually just gonna insert, this is a 9x12 piece of paper, insert that in. And while I'm doing this, for those of you who have Xyron machines, as I bend down at the waist, a lot of people will say, you know what, I love the size of these machines, but it looks like you're wasting a lot of adhesive, so I'm gonna show you a trick. The great thing about these, so that I'm run through 2 pieces of pattern paper. Now I'm running an 8x10 photo of my niece Lily, my sweet girl.
Hi, Lily.
So when I'm running this through, and again, I'm not working hard, I'm using 2 fingers to turn it. There's a little trimmer on the edge. Move this over. When you look at how closely together I was able to get those 2 pieces of paper. So it's not like you've got 6 inches in between. So you can actually get so much use out of what you're doing. So I'm gonna peel this all off.
Well, and even as you're saying that, you're getting 80 feet.
Right, so you don't really have to worry all that much.
80 feet of adhesive today in this incredible configuration.
So this, I'm gonna peel this off the backing. This is edge-to-edge adhesive, and we've been on for, what, 90 seconds so far? I'm going to create a home decor piece. So this is a sticker. I lay this on to a canvas, and then I'm gonna take the smaller piece and put it on the canvas. I'm just taking over this whole table. I
love it. Please, I'm fascinated.
But look at how clean and clear that's coming off. That's edge-to-edge adhesive. Lay that down. Then I take the picture, lay it down. For those of us who have parents and grandparents who are very hard to buy for, and when you say, what can I get you? They say, you could just come to visit me more, give me a picture. So in just 90 seconds, look at this. And this is Vicki Booten, who's gonna be on for the first time at 9 a.m. This is all her paper and product. Look how darling that is. But I just made a home decor project on live television in 90 seconds, and that's on. It's Xyron adhesive, so you know once you put it on your project, it's gonna stay. So let's talk about all the other things you can do with it. Xyron, one of the great things about Xyron is we hear customers when they say, you know what, I love your tools, I love your products, but these are our old machines. Here's our old 9-inch machine and our old 5-inch machine. These are great tools. They've been around for years. They're sturdy, great for projects, but there's 2 of them and they're heavy. These 2 machines have turned into this one machine that I can pick up with 2 fingers. It does the 9-inch and the 5-inch adhesive. So how does that do it? I'm gonna lift this up, pull out my 9-inch adhesive and flip this around. You see that green bar down there on the bottom? Perfect. All you do is flip that up, and now you're ready for the 5-inch. So if you've got those older machines and you've got a stack of refills at home, they use the same refills. We're not trying to sell you a whole new shebang. It's the same refills you've had all along. So now I'm ready to insert my 5-inch. So when you are working on those smaller projects, when you don't quite need 9 inches of adhesive, you're ready to go. So now I'm ready to insert my items. This is chipboard, really heavy, hefty chipboard. You used to have to put liquid glue on it and it'd kind of seep out everywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and insert this right into my Xyron. Turn the handle, and I've turned this chipboard into a sticker. So I can take paper, I can take cardstock. This home banner I have down here on the edge of the table, I did using the same technique, but I'm also going to show you, peel this off right here. You just take a scrap of pattern paper, lay this down, cut around it, and I made a mini album out of it. This is, I was at the Kentucky Derby this weekend, so I thought I'd bring my Kentucky Derby album. But see, I cut around this and used it as a background. This took 20 minutes to put together because you're not waiting for the adhesive to dry. You're not worried about it seeping out around the edges. And we haven't even talked about the fact that you would pay $90 just for the machine. At retail, for $10 less, you're getting the machine with 25 feet of 9-inch adhesive in it. You're getting another 9-inch adhesive refill with 40 feet in it. And then you're getting 15 feet of the 5-inch adhesive, so 80 feet of adhesive plus the machine for $10 less than you would pay just for the machine at retail. I think that's quite fancy.
It's pretty incredible.
I feel like it's pretty good.
It's very fancy. And 80 feet of permanent adhesive
edge to edge permanent adhesive.
$90 machine for under $80 today. In fact, you don't even have to spend all 80 at once. About a $20 bill will do it. And then once you get this one home, everything else will ship to you in the same bag for just $5. Customer pick. And you can see why.
Look how cleanly that comes. So this is a picture of me and my husband. I'm slapping on here.
You guys are.
But look at this, would be great if you have someone getting married. I actually turned this into a door hanger for our anniversary. If you have a couple getting married, they could put this on every guest chair. They could have this hanging on the door of their hotel rooms. I mean, all these great project ideas. Let's talk about kids' crafts for a second. So this is a paper.
It makes it so easy and you're not getting glue everywhere.
How many times have your kids said, let's make XYZ, and you're like, no, we're not making that because there's just glue everywhere.
Yeah.
This is a paper plate that I colored and cut in half. So I'm going to insert it into the machine, turn the handle, and again, I'm not stressed, I'm holding it down, but it's 2 fingers. And we've got the little trimmer that attaches. Peel this off. So this peels back, edge to edge adhesive, but let me show you what it makes, which is, let me set this down right here. It's a paper plate jellyfish. Ever. I mean, think of all the possibilities. Aww. It works with foam. Look at this fun fairy wand that we put together running a foam star through there. These are all projects that you can make with your kids, and you're not worried about a hot glue gun. You're not waiting for everything to dry. You don't have to worry about your kids hurting themselves or burning themselves or making a mess. These are all of the possibilities.
I mean, thinking about your kids' creations, if your child or grandchild sends you that drawing and you want to be able to, you want to be able to permanently
you can make it a piece of home decor. Oh, that's such a good idea.
I love that. My mom and dad still have kind of discolored, papers that's starting to fray on the sides that my now 14-year-old son made when he was 3. This really just permanently will make it into that work of art, so you keep it forever. It's about a $20 bill to get it home. $145 worth of incredible machine and refill adhesive, permanent adhesive.
So good.
This is a great time to get this customer pick home before every single one of them is sold out. They will sell out today. I know.